Because we don't have a computer to monitor.
Yeah, but we have this.
There we go. I know, right there, but I didn't just see them. How's everybody? Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Feel free, we have food out there. People, we're starting. Come and go. Get your food refilled. Normally I don't like distractions and I like your undivided attention all the time, but it's Halloween.
Special day.
And Emma told me to just relax, so I'm relaxing. And you guys go fill up your bellies and have fun and engage and have questions. So welcome.
And we have a dessert burger. Sorry. Push down. It does work. I tested it.
Oh, I went the wrong way.
You push down. Welcome.
So welcome. We have a couple of guests. Just real quick, your name, who you are. Tell us one spooky fact about you.
I love spooky facts.
What's spooky? Hi, I'm Michelle. Guess I'm officially just visiting. And I don't know what's spooky facts.
Just a fun fact.
Just a fun fact.
I used to do triathlons.
I'm sorry.
I used to do triathlons.
Oh, triathlon.
Man.
Very impressive.
Wow.
And do you have a tattoo?
I do not. I do
Okay.
not do the dot tattoo.
Okay. I feel like the Iron Man tattoo is like the coolest.
Almost everyone gets it, yeah.
Yeah, almost everyone, not everyone. It's very cool. Very impressive. Thanks, Michelle. And we have one more visitor.
Hi, I'm Dipali. I am at Cordell Banker, Kamal Valley, and I decided to join the Halloween Fun year. And a fun fact about me is I'm an Indian classical singer.
Super fun fact. I love that.
Can we take that a step further? Or?
I feel like
Yeah, should we just take a quick break?
I feel like should we go around and let everyone share one fun fact really quick?
We can. We're already starting 15 minutes late, but we
I know.
can.
But it's super fun and I like fun facts.
Okay, go.
Dina, you're like, yes, right?
Okay, we gotta do it quickly.
Okay, really quick. Okay, you start.
So my what did I something?
That's really quick.
Okay, sorry, I said quickly. Oh my gosh, I'm starting to sweat now. Fun fact about me is I have a captain's license to drive any size ship around the world. And I spent 9 years doing that before getting into a real normal life.
Wow. That's so impressive. Now I forgot I'm like an impressive fact.
Beat that, everybody. Go.
Me?
Yes.
Okay, fun fact.
Impressive fact.
And, oh, I don't know if I have an impressive fact. Oh, jeez. Mine won't be impressive. I was just going to share one.
Okay.
Impressive fact.
And that's why and how I went to the Philippines. When we talked yesterday on the phone, you guys asked if I've been to PI. That's why, because I went there on shift delivering cargo. Look at Jill. Jill's awesome. Okay, fun fact. Let's go.
Okay, fun
Speed it
fact.
up.
I was just gonna, okay, my fun fact, I was born in Dublin, Ireland.
That's a fun fact.
And I'm Jewish, so I'm one of only 5,000 Irish Jews in the world. That's a fun fact.
That's impressive too.
Thank you. I didn't have anything to do with it, but it's pretty cool. That's just how I was born. Cool. Okay. Who wants to go next? Katie?
Sure.
Harley.
I guess I have my Reiki certification, so.
Your what?
Reiki.
Reiki.
That's super cool.
I don't know what that is.
That's so impressive.
Google it later.
No, Tyshawn doesn't know either.
Okay. Energy.
It's energy healing.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Very cool.
I need an appointment.
Onward.
Just heard about it and you love it.
Fun fact, yeah, the first time I drove a ship, like half the people on the bridge went throw up.
Oh. That is
What happened?
So I won't come with you on a ship.
impressive. Go with Brian.
Yes.
No guarantee you won't throw up if Brian's driving. He didn't say that.
Yes, I'm in the Navy too, so.
So I rode big cargo ships. So cargo ships are way wider and way longer, therefore they're way more stable. They don't do that as much. Navy ships are thinner, faster,
I drove
and
like
Navy ships do
DEG
this.
is like really fast.
Oh, so you're a captain too,
I'm not a captain.
but they let you drive the ship?
Yeah, it's all the officers like a part of the training. You have to be an officer on the deck.
Maybe officer. That's amazing. I'm impressed.
No more questions.
Very impressive. Tyshawn.
Have you drinking too much coffee today?
I use the same one I used before. I broke
Yeah.
every finger of my hand, or both hands.
It's a good one.
That's right.
That's
a good one.
impressive.
Straight, they're all like kind of crooked.
Wow.
Tyshawn has broken every bone in both of his hands.
Oh
I'm just telling you
Next.
over here.
I'm Mindy. Speaking of ships and fun facts, I live on a boat.
What
That's something.
I'm in Fiddler's Cove.
No, you're not.
Awesome.
I'm actually getting a slip there. That's awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
Lovely neighbors.
Love that.
Cool.
Neighbors. Mindy, what's your fun fact?
That was, she's Lydia.
Lydia! That was Mindy.
Was it
And
not
Mindy's fun fact.
That was a good one.
That was such a good one to live on a boat.
Kidding.
Brian would like to live on a boat too. It's like his lifelong dream to live on a boat.
I'm Lydia. My fun fact is I was a figure skater for most of my life.
Whoa.
That is so impressive.
Fun too.
I love that.
You're really fun.
Talent show.
Yeah.
Should have it next
You should
Halloween.
have talent, you know.
You know, Saquon has an ice ring. We can, you know,
my gosh.
do a whole
Yep,
thing and
that's
she can
right
perform
now.
for us.
I love that.
Lily, go.
I feel like everyone knows already. Not everyone.
No.
I'm a competitive Tahitian dancer.
Whoa.
You think you could do it on ice skates?
Jared, go.
Well,
I broke my spine in 8 places in Iraq.
Oh.
I guess I know how to ride a boat too, drive a boat too. I guess I don't know. Yeah.
You have to drive a boat to work here, I promise. Now, what is the pre-rap? Driving or living on a boat?
8 places, fine.
8.
So when I complain about my
that's
spine,
gnarly.
You should stop complaining.
remind me of Jared.
Okay, I will. Jared never
Warning.
complains.
We'll be like,
Yeah, I'm good right now.
after what?
Jared never
After what?
complains.
Sounds like it's a you problem.
Thanks, Jason Cassidy.
Jason Cassidy just said
Thanks, Jason
that. Okay,
Cassidy.
that's amazing. Thanks, Jared.
Chris.
Hi, my name's Chris, and I scuba dive.
Ooh.
They're on the water, I'm under.
Yeah.
Under the water, under the boat, the canoe is on.
Janice, go.
Oh, I've always had an entrepreneurial spirit. I used to own a jazzercise franchise, and I used to teach line dancing.
Ooh. We
This is a fun
guys
party.
have a really fun party.
Alright.
We don't even need a plan. We just need a lot of alcohol, and all your skills will come out.
And I have the boat, so we can do it on the boat.
There you go. Like it. All right, Jeff Morey.
Oh, thank you, man. Crazy.
When I was a kid, I had like a paper route, and then when I was 15, they're like, oh, I went door to door. I sold the newspaper door to door. I was the #1 salesperson under 18 and 15.
Wow. That's very impressive.
Tally.
Told everybody I was a kid.
I have nothing
Oh,
exciting.
stop.
Oh.
Boo.
Just a fun fact.
the world.
First time, I wish.
You have twins.
You're
That's
professional.
Exciting?
Yes.
Yeah.
Culinary
That's
chef.
just hard.
You are a culinary chef.
You're the best host.
Oh, yeah, you are a chef.
And a referee.
We have a referee.
And the referee is here.
Sure, what was it? You were born in Israel?
I'm from Israel. I have twins.
That's good. Those are both fun.
Those are great.
You're
Those
very
are
fun.
great.
Thank you guys for your service.
Love it. Cindy.
Cindy.
I was in a Van Halen video.
What? You were in a Van Halen video?
Which one?
Cindy's full of
It was
fun.
top of the world, so it's not that exciting, but they panned like the crowd, and so I happened to be wearing a polka dot shirt, so I happened to zone in on that, so you see me and my friend, and we wave at the camera, but it's totally in the video.
That's awesome.
You gotta find that.
Wow.
Love it. Alexis.
I'll find it out to Slack.
I lived on Sesame Street for 5.5 years.
What?
I'm so impressed by everybody right now.
You guys are really cool.
Wait, Maytal, did you go?
Oh, Maytal.
Oh,
You know,
Maytal.
And I scanned my history, and I was in Alaska once.
Okay.
And I talked my way into getting a free helicopter ride to the top of a glacier.
That's
Boo, raise your hand if you're surprised.
Wow. That's right.
nice job.
So go on vacation with me.
That's good. I bet it would be super fun. Super fun. Maytal and I hiked Potato Chip Rock last weekend. And Maytal's like, it's gonna be kind of slow, we probably won't make it to the top, I'm kind of out of shape. Yeah, like record time, up and back 8 miles. This one, leading the charge. I'm like, okay, I thought you weren't in shape. I'm like, I can't keep up. Okay, sorry.
Dina.
Dina.
I'm Dina. A fun, impressive fact. I have my PhD.
What? Dr. Dina?
Dr. Dina. I Brian to address me as Dr.
What is it?
What major? It's in organizational leadership and management.
Oh my God.
Right?
Why isn't Dina running this company?
It's every day I get to hear how screwed up we are.
Don't worry,
from
she
Dina.
will be soon.
I come into my office and there's anonymous notes. And it's like, do this better. I'm like, where does this come from? Every day. Thanks, Dina.
Wow.
Okay, Gel. Go, Gel.
Hi, I'm Joe. Fun fact about me is that I have super weird immune response. Like I sneeze all day if I don't meet the 8-hour sleep. And if I exceed 8 hours sleep, I also sneeze all day. 8 hours exactly.
That's
Awesome.
hilarious.
That is good.
Let's go.
Jennifer,
Am
go.
I moving it? What am I doing?
Jennifer, go. You're good.
You're perfect.
Fun fact. I can't really come up with much. I mean, so sports have always been really a big deal in my family, and my brothers and I made a pact that we would visit all 30 MLB stadiums, and right now I think we're at 21.
That's impressive.
So impressive.
Fun.
All right.
And twin brothers. That's cool. They're twins.
Quincy, go.
They are.
Quincy.
Hi, I'm Quincy. Fun fact, maybe I eat a lot more than. Why are you laughing, John? Maybe I can eat like 4 dim sums and 1 serving of, like a big rice cooker of rice.
Oh, rice cooker.
How many lumpia will you eat in one sitting?
Maybe 12.
Oh, dang!
Did anyone get 12 lumpia today?
Man, I'm impressed now.
Do we got everybody?
No, we have L. We have L.
L.
Hi everyone, this is Elle. So fun fact about me is I love cooking spicy foods, but I cannot eat spicy foods.
That is
everywhere.
That is fun. I love that.
All right. Did we miss anybody? Did anybody have any second thoughts before we start this team meeting that we're 30 minutes late on?
We're fine. It just means it's going to be a 30-minute meeting.
Okay. All right. Welcome, Mindy and Lydia. Alexis did an amazing job onboarding them officially yesterday to the team. So again, welcome. We're super excited to have you. They got their points this morning because they showed up at CRM training this morning. They were engaged. Chanel was also with them, and so was Tyshawn for extra training. Just keep it going, folks. So welcome to the team, ladies. We're excited to have you and your positive energy. Wins. Who wants to share a win? Jared, go.
Awesome podcast today and got a deal in escrow with Jen.
Outstanding.
I scheduled a buyer's consult.
Yeah.
In person, in office, in person?
Yeah, she's
Nice.
coming tomorrow.
Love it.
Nellie Palumba from
Should I
Congo.
wear this?
Yes. Yes.
Another win, one more, and we'll move on.
Well, Chanel's not here, but she had 2 listing appointments this week. That's awesome.
That one I just went on her with. That house is pretty rad.
Yeah.
So many ideas. Really good people. I'm not going to share her stories. I want her to share her stories, but she did really well. It was a really cool listing appointment, not just with the house, but the people and how she acquired them and how she presented herself. So I'm not going to share her wins. We can share that another time.
Chanel.
Yeah, it was,
coming back?
it was really good. All right, team performance. Where are we at? And listing appointments. So we had 4 in the last 7 days. Nice job, everybody. We have written 3 offers. We have 8 active listings. We have 14 pending escrows, 110 closed escrows to date. with 110 million in sales volume.
That's pretty cool. What's our average price point, guys?
Looks like it's $1
$1
million.
Nice.
I had to think about it.
It was a test. Maytal gets an A, the rest of you maybe a B, B-.
Quincy and I have spent a lot of time in our in-house business tracker. So for 2024, I'm super excited. And as we go from now till the end of the year, between myself or Alexis or Emma or some other stuff we're going to be rolling out, we'll get with each and every one of you. I really want to put some goals into our business tracker to help you individually reach your goals, whether it's in real estate or personal goals, but this will be all tied to it. So Quincy has spent countless hours cleaning up the database. We're going to get off of our Excel spreadsheet, Cindy and Alexis, and we're going to do it all through Business Tracker moving forward in 2024 because we're able to tie the database, the clients, the lead gen source, the goals into this Business Tracker. And it's all through Chime. So it's pretty cool. So thank you, Quincy, for all that hard work. It doesn't go unnoticed. I am looking at it in my free time on the weekends and stuff, and I'm really impressed with the things it can do. So thanks for cleaning it up. Let's move on. Next slide, please.
Shall I love the slides.
The slides are beautiful. Okay, so these are our actives. Go out, get out there, hustle. Deep reach back. I'm not going to turn this into a lead gen session, but we are matchmakers. That's what we are, right? So whether you connect with a lender who might know another agent who knows a client, or you might be able to convert the lender to give you that client, these are opportunities. Go and scream from the rooftops that you individuals have listings. Number one, it's going to make you look good to your clients. Like, wow, you're busy when other agents are not. Your clients will be like, wow, they're busy when other agents are not. I want to drink the Kool-Aid they're drinking. The other industry people, the escrow, the title, the lenders, the home warranties, the people, they're going to see that you're busy, and they're going to want to give you business and referrals, etc., because they know you have a pulse on the market and what it's doing every day. Remember, as agents, we have 30-day crystal ball. In theory, we know what's happening before it happens, because when that house at 1.4 million goes pending, we don't know if it's pending at 1.5 or if it's pending at 1.1. We have that crystal ball, we have that knowledge, and that's your time to go and capitalize, and that's where you're going to get and retain your clients or the people, is by sharing the information you know that nobody else knows. Once it closes and it's public information, it's too late. You missed your opportunity to hook into somebody and keep them on board.
Absolutely. Did anyone else notice that the cheese inside the tomato salad is little skeleton heads?
Oh my
God. Cindy.
No, it was Alexis.
Alexis. Props to Alexis. Very impressive. Sorry, I had to. That takes a lot of time and effort. That's a lot of attention to detail right there. Obviously, our operations manager is.
Thank God for TikTok.
Thank God for TikTok.
So back to converting clients.
Take a picture and post it on social media. That was my idea. I took a picture. I'm going to put it on social media. You guys should take a picture and post it on social media.
A couple of you are so hustling on our off-market database, and Jell and I eventually, we're not there yet. We're going to even make it better than what he's already created. But some of you are really doing well with that. That's where some money's at right now. So I think Dina got one in escrow off-market. Emma just closed one off-market. Tyshawn's hustling that off-market database, and I know there's other people too that I'm leaving out, but utilize that. That is gold right now with inventory being down. Here's some of the pending. So we have Del Oceano. Emma, excellent job on that one.
Thank you.
Look at this house, people.
Third time's a charm. This will be my third escrow with these people. We'll see if we can close this one.
Great people, loyal people, honest people. Emma's been working with them for over 2 years. They finally found the house that they like, and it's an amazing house. She had to resubmit the offer like 15 times because the sellers and the agent are really difficult. We finally opened escrow on that one. 10th Avenue is Jen and Jared, so great job. Love teamwork, guys. Remember, we are a team. This is what we do to support. Jared had some stuff come up. He reached out to Jen because they have a good relationship, and Jen's like, sure, I'll help you out, buddy. Buckaroo, come on, let's do this. She showed them the house, and they were in escrow. Can somebody mute my computer?
No, that was Jen laughing.
So then they got into escrow after first showing. So work as a team. what my strengths are different than Emma's strengths. What Jared's strengths are might be different than Jen's strengths. You guys work together. Maylee and Petra, who's not here, are working a deal together as well. Is it on here? No. This is your new escrow. So you're about to close any minute there. So Petra and Maylee are working a deal together. I love the collaboration. You can learn from each other, help each other grow together. And trust me, clients love 2 for the price of 1. It's been our secret sauce for a long time.
Opportunity is everywhere, you guys. When we put in the Slack channel, like, hey, who wants to go show way out in, where is your escrow? So far.
Palomar Mountain.
Palomar Mountain. Who wants to go show Palomar Mountain? Nobody does, but Katie did. And she has a client in escrow. Woo, Katie.
That's a win.
Yeah. Tyshawn yesterday, 6 p.m. You want to go show at Imperial Beach? No, no one wants to go to Imperial Beach at 6 p.m. Tyshawn shows it. They're writing an offer.
Nice.
Wow. I mean, these opportunities, you guys, like, start with yes. See what comes. Good stuff.
Exciting.
Yeah, it's super exciting. So, okay.
Lemon Grove, who's Lemon Grove?
Lindsay,
Lindsay, and then who's
Lindsay.
Awesome. And she's not here. She's at her kid's school networking. I have no problem with that at all because that can be, from our experience, for our sphere, our #1 lead gen source right there is our school. If we're present at our school, if we're walking kids out, if we're helping with Run Club, we're in the classrooms, parents see us, kids see us, we're always there, we're always involved. We're inadvertently picking up business and branding us as realtors. That's what Lindsay's doing today. That's what Petra's doing today because they're there showing their brand and their face. And we, Emma and I, support that all day long.
School, church, gym, all the places.
Next slide, please. All right, there's where we're at. Nice job, people. Trip to Mexico still up for grabs. 12 million. We're close. Jimmy's at 8. Janice is at 8.5.
You must be there.
From
I thought they were on your desk.
Dr. Dina's number's wrong. She is at 13 or more. So, no, that's okay.
So fine. I love that it says 10 million. I loved it. Please don't change it.
I don't love it. I hear about it every day.
It's such a lot.
Okay, next, word of the week, ghosted. Who's been ghosted by a client? Okay, what's it mean in your words? What does being ghosted mean?
When someone cuts off contact unexpectedly.
Okay, why would they do that?
You did not do a good enough job. That's what I'm thinking from my situation right now.
Why else would they not?
You didn't create enough value.
There was no connection.
Why else?
They're just not ready.
Yeah,
you didn't show your value.
So
I think it just means that they're busy.
The optimists in the room are right here. They're like, no, they're just busy.
What did I used to say? That reminded me of what I used to say all the time.
You just keep contacting
No
them.
means not now.
Yeah.
Right? That's what no means is not now. They are busy.
Yeah.
Be optimistic. Does it mean you screwed up?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Have you ever felt that you screwed up when they ghost you?
Not really.
You should. In my opinion, you honestly should feel like you screw up if they ghost you. Because if you're not trying to improve yourself and your skills and your tactics and your follow-up and your cadence and everything that goes along with it, you don't care enough about yourself to do better next time. That's my personal opinion. So you should care if they ghost you. It doesn't mean you did anything wrong, but you should care, in my opinion. And you should self-reflect. You should read chapter 1. You should analyze. Have we given them chapter 1?
No, we need to give you guys chapter 1.
That's part of it should be part of the 30, 60, 90 onboarding.
Yeah.
Chapter 1 is so important in this market. And if you haven't read it and you have, reread chapter 1. And we should actually do a book club one night by the end of the year on chapter 1.
It's
just on the chapter.
Just one chapter is 7 pages long.
And
It's from Jack Canfield's book.
It is life-changing as a person. It's life-changing as an athlete. It's life-changing as a Tahitian dancer. And
As an entrepreneur.
And it's life-changing as an entrepreneur.
Tally, you read it.
Not that one.
Chapter 1? Jack Canfield, when we were at Carmen's house and we talked about it that day. Oh, I think you left early.
Because she didn't read it. Sure, I
Maybe
gotta
you didn't.
go.
I gotta go pick up my kids. That could happen.
So,
It's great.
my point is, it's okay if you should self-reflect. And I would question yourself if you don't self-reflect, how bad do you want it? Because it's pretty easy to be a realtor right now, show of hands.
No.
Right. So work on the complacency, work on the skills, look at what's working and what's not, so you don't get these ghosted. And if you do get ghosted, that's fine. They're just not ready. They'll buy a house with you.
They're busy.
They'll sell their house.
It might take 2 years.
It might.
Sometimes it does.
And 3 escrows.
But you can build the pipeline with more people while you're waiting those 2 years for those people to buy a house. And make lots of friends along the way. It's all good.
Okay, so we keep talking about this. We keep doing our training. We're going to, Jared has graciously volunteered his time, energy, and efforts to help Alexis and I take this one step further. We're doing this. We have onboarding every Monday. We have time training. We did deep dive this morning. Power hours, KCM monthly market updates, team meetings, scripting, role playing, title training. We need to add Mortgage Mondays. We have network training on Thursday as well. So we're going to beef this slide up. We keep talking about it, and then we're going to start recording them. We're going to get them out to gel for reels, for videos, for stuff for you guys. Jared's going to put them out and house the content in other places. If you have people that are struggling, if you have agents that have closed 6 deals in the last 12 months, and they're struggling, and they need a little pick-me-up. Lindsay's a perfect example. I'll call her out. She's not here. She was struggling earlier this year. She's a $20 to $25 million producing agent consistently for the last 5 years. She's an amazing agent. This year she kind of struggled. She came to our meeting. She liked what she heard. She joined our team. She opened 3 escrows in the first week and a half and got 2 signed listing agreements. Sometimes you just need a little level up. If you know people that are in real estate and they need a little push or a little something, we are here to help, and I mean that genuinely. We want to help people become millionaires and grow. That is my 2024 commitment to you guys as people. I've been giving, Emma's been giving, we've been opening up our playbooks to teach for 2023, but 2024, if you want to buy 6 rental properties, I'm going to hold you to it, and you're going to buy 6 rental properties. And if you want to buy airplane and get your pilot's license, I'm going to help you do that. And if you want to buy a boat and put it in the slip next to Mendy, I'll help you do that. I'm here for you guys, and I mean that, but I need to really understand your core value. So I got out of production to help you people succeed. And I'm true to that, and I want that to happen. And it starts with making money selling houses, and then it's investing in yourself on what you want for your goals. So that's my 2024. That's the first time I've said that publicly, but that's what I'm doing in 2024. If you know agents that are hurting, if you know agents that just need to level up or to bring them in, invite them into the room. They might hate me, they might hate Emma, they might think our food sucks or the location's horrible, and that's okay. But give them an opportunity to help them and bring them in, because we all want to grow together. Raise of hands, who thinks we have an amazing culture right now? Okay, who's happy right now? Okay, that's the key. If you are unhappy and it's crappy culture, it's going to be really hard to sell houses. So at least we've checked 2 of the boxes, and we're going to continue to grow and build ourselves, right?
Yes.
I feel like I'm on an infomercial, but I really truly believe all of this.
Super nice.
I'm passionate.
Yeah.
I'm starting to sweat again. Holiday party.
Ooh.
Tell us about it, Em.
I couldn't even if I tried. Alexis, remind me. I forgot. What are we doing?
So we're gonna do an office party in here. We're gonna have it catered. We're gonna do some games. So that will replace our potluck for the month, and you will not be required to work for food that month because
there will not be a meeting during that party. That will
That'll
just
be
be a party.
strictly a party on the 15th.
Strictly a party and strictly fun.
What time?
In the late afternoon. Right?
Yeah.
Time to be determined. I think it's Friday, right?
It's at lunchtime.
It will probably start a little earlier. We're not sure.
That's a Friday.
It might start a little later. We're not sure.
So yeah, so this
I'm sure I'll get a note under my door based on the looks of Tina's face right now. So stand by for the details of the party.
Yes, Aisha.
We have a team hike coaching, right?
We have a team.
Team hike or something like that?
Yes, we have a team hike on November 13th. Thank you for the reminder. November 13th, which is a Monday.
Joe, let's track that. Actually, that's next week. No, that's 2 weeks. Joe, let's track that for the next November 13th.
We have a hike.
We have a team hike if anybody wants
What
to
time is that
participate in
at?
it. And Maytal is not leading it.
She could.
She'll be in the back.
She's such a good hiker. It's at 8:45. I put a time in Slack. I'll send a reminder, you guys. But it's a Monday. It's somebody's birthday, but I'm not gonna say whose.
It's 2 people's birthday that
Two
day.
people's birthday.
Anna's birthday is that day also.
Anna's birthday. Anna's not here, but we'll celebrate Anna even though she's not here right now. We're going to be on our hike, but we'll celebrate Anna's birthday.
Where's the hike?
The hike is at Annie's Canyon in Solana Beach.
Ooh.
Julie, you got that? Annie's Canyon.
Lookout or Annie's Canyon Trail?
I send the address in Slack. I'll resend it where you park and where we meet at the trailhead, and I don't know which it is. But we're doing the slot canyon, so wear closed-toed shoes.
Quincy and Jel can find it and
Quincy
resubmit
and
it to
Jel will
them.
tell
Or
you
Alexis.
more because I already forgot that we were doing this. November 13th. It's a Monday at 8:45, and then afterwards we're gonna go for coffee at Caroline's Cafe right there, and we're gonna have coffee and breakfast. It's gonna be super fun. Celebrate the birthdays.
Okay, lots of information. We got back on track. We're actually 15 minutes ahead of schedule.
Can I share 2 cents about last night?
We're not done in 15 minutes. So this is the time where you share your 2 cents.
But we can also do questions and answers. But I did want to share about last night. Thank you for those of you, Jen, who unfortunately got sick, but thank you to those of you who came last night. It was super fun. We went to the San Diego Association of Realtors Young Professionals Network Halloween party, which was also educational, because clearly as realtors we can never just do something fun. We have to always have an education component, which says a lot about us. We're always learning and trying to have a growth mindset. So the speakers last night were myself. My role was talking about building a team. And then there was a luxury realtor who told scary, spooky stories that Lydia shared with me. And then there was a insurance agent named Pete Williams, who a lot of you will find in your phone because we refer a lot of business to him. And who was just talking about insurance? Maylee, you gotta give Pete Williams' number to your peeps. So if you guys need an insurance person, he would like to come in and be a network speaker, Pete Williams. So I told him I would put you guys in touch. The big takeaways, actually I don't wanna be the one who shares. Big takeaways, Maylee, on the spot. What were your big takeaways from last night?
I just like the whole networking opportunity and being able, it wasn't just realtors. Like Pete was, I feel like, a really good person to have in our pocket and talk to and learn about the insurance and how it affects, all the homeowners right now. Yes. It was really fun. I had a really good time. Yeah.
Okay. Lydia, do you have any takeaways?
Yeah, so the luxury, you mentioned this, but the luxury real estate agent, he has a specific regimen that he follows. He goes to Lifetime Fitness and he will wear his branding and he'll make connections that way and just has certain things that he does, goes to the dog park and just chats with people. So I thought that was really cool.
How long did it take him to build his business? Where it became reactive.
Yeah.
Say it louder so everybody hears it.
10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
To build his business to where instead of having to be proactive, he was able to start being reactive.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Do you agree that's an accurate number?
At least 10 years. Yes, absolutely. I would say, yeah, I started in 2004 and about 2014 is when we opened our brokerage. And that was the first time that I was really in a place where people called me to list their home and I wasn't constantly out canvassing the neighborhood.
Jeff Morey, you're in title. You see a lot of successful and unsuccessful realtors. What do you think a good average time for them to turn their business from proactive to reactive is?
I think 8 to 10 years for sure, right? Because the first 2 years is learning what they shouldn't do. And then if it ever gets weird where they get far away from the target of growing their business to a certain level, I've seen people get to where they want to get to and then kind of take their foot off the gas pedal, then you have to go back to how you started and then it all comes back.
I know someone like that.
I do too, yeah. I'm thinking they might need to sit in here.
Tina, with a doctorate in operational management and team leading skills, how long would you think it takes to build the proactive to reactive?
Definitely at least 10 years.
Anybody think any differently?
Can you speed it up though?
Yes, absolutely you
Because
can.
if you
Thank you.
increase more contacts
Yeah.
I mean, the future is decided, no matter what's happened in the past, the future is decided
True.
at the point that you meet that customer.
Yes.
So you just meet more customers.
So people always ask me, and I love this question so much, and I actually answered it in this room. We had a network training with CH's group one Friday in here, and they said that they had prepared questions for me, which was so fun. And they said, if you could do it all over again and go back to the beginning, what would you do differently what would you do differently to become more successful quicker? And I thought that was such a good question. So how do you escalate the 10 years and bring it down to 3 to 5 years? You do the things you know will bring you success consistently. So if it's gonna be farming, you have to farm consistently. You can't stop. So as realtors, one of our blessings and curses is we tend to follow the shiny object. So what happens is you go down one path, you're like, I'm gonna do open houses every weekend from now until eternity because I know open houses is where I'm gonna find my buyers and bring me business. And then you do 4 open houses and you pick up a buyer and then you start showing property and then you stop doing open houses. Who has done that? Jennifer Norris. Everyone here has done that. We all are guilty of that. So this is the thing. If you can be consistent and not stop doing open houses the minute you start to pick up buyers, you can still do 1 weekend a day a month. And Chris, I'm not picking on you at all, but this is the recipe. Stick to what works and keep doing it and don't stop, no matter what. So if I was consistent in my farming in Scripps Ranch, which now I am, I did the set it and forget it. I gave a $25,000 check and said, mail every month and don't stop. Right? Instead of paying $1,000 a month and then $1,200 a month and then $1,500 a month and then things got hard and I pulled back and went back to $500 a month. And Jared, you're feeling this, right? Like you're spending, and it's scary and nothing's happening and so you stop.
I'm not stopping them, but yeah.
Don't stop. So just if we can all be consistent in the things that we know work and not stop, you can absolutely speed up that 10 years and get it down to 3 to 5. Because the market will not dictate how successful you are. Everyone thinks it's the market. Our numbers prove that you can still sell a ton of houses in any market. It doesn't matter. So if you're consistent in whatever it is that you choose to be consistent in, you okay over there?
Yeah.
You got excited.
Tashawn's like, I'm gonna be consistent.
Mine as well sometimes.
Yeah.
Saw the broken fingers.
But Emma, do you really think you can speed up the volume that you're gonna experience at 10 years and take it to 3?
Those kids on stage at Summit, those 3 20-somethings who are selling 20 to 30 to 40 homes a year, it's not an accident, right? Like they're hustling and they're working for it and they're working their database and they're doing their door knocking and they're doing the things that bring them success at a very high level consistently.
So I'm gonna put together your question with your comment and your question/comment, and I'm gonna bring Maytal into this.
Welcome.
Somebody once told me they saw her, they watch her when she started in real estate way back when. They said, no matter what she does and how bad she screws up, she's gonna be successful.
They didn't say screw up. He said, can I say who said this?
No.
Oh, so I think we told you, but someone said, observing you, she will be successful whether accidentally or on purpose because it's a numbers game, and as long as she is consistent in making those calls every single day and in all the activities she has set up for herself, she will be successful regardless because it's a numbers game. So if you can be consistent in whatever you do, I actually think yes.
So to tie it together though, on that comment, just because she's successful, whether it's on purpose or an accident, doesn't speed up or expedite the success from the 10-year reactive to a 3 or a 5 or a 7. Because we've seen many agents be very successful on our team making $200,000 and $300,000 their first and second year in real estate. And then they stop their consistency, but then they don't take their personal skills to the next level to retain, to love on, to get referrals. They're very, very, very successful on working a certain thing, but if you don't take all the skills, your database will drop off. Because you're building your database and you're loving on your people, but then if you don't take it to the next step, you will never get those reactive things.
That's true.
So if you look at Emma's cycle from the last 20 years, when she's buyers, some listings, some buyers, some listings, and then it's listings, And like that's been her trajectory because she shifted with her database. She continued to grow her skills. She kept shifting her coaches around to take her to, and now everything's reactive, which then accidentally turns into buyers and listings. Right? Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah, this was concerning. I didn't
That was concerning.
I didn't like this.
I just wanted to do a bell curve.
Yeah, it's a nice bell curve. No, so the reactive point, I don't know how that expedites. I just know that success can expedite to where you're not always having to be the hustler. At some point, people will start calling you. But that's also a numbers game. If you can sell 30 houses a year for 3 years, you now have 90 past clients. One of those 90 past clients is going to call you and say, come list my home. And you've had it happen to you. Like
Dina's crushing it. If anybody doesn't know, she has like 5 escrows open right now.
And 2 already closed this week.
So she has 3 escrows open. But
Crushing it.
she's crushing it right now. And I give her a hard time and I joke with her, but I do truly, she brings a lot of value to the team. She's crushing as an agent, and she genuinely wants to also help all of you. And I mean that. She wants to help you more than you guys know, because she's here and she watches, and I want to help you, and then she's helping me help you too. So
And she's a doctor.
And she's a doctor.
Which
I think it's important to find a way to enjoy the everyday. Like
Yeah.
I come
Still
here
work.
because it helps me enjoy the monotony of the activities over and over and over. You have to find a way to enjoy the monotony.
So that's
Doing the same
twofold.
thing.
Coming in here because it's kind of fun, because you
Yeah.
get to socialize,
Yeah.
it's a great vibe and culture and energy. But also number 2, you are a product of the 5 people you surround yourself with. So if you're surrounded by people who are selling tons of homes every week and tons of homes every year, you are inevitably going to start selling a lot more homes.
That's right.
Power and proximity,
It's
right?
your network of
Proximity.
conversations. Yeah.
That's exactly.
That was a key word, or a team word,
That's the word of the
weeks ago, a word of the week, proximities.
Yeah, be around successful people and you will become successful.
And adding on to that, the other side of it, I've kind of neglected my database, and now I'm putting it all back together like the puzzle.
Yes.
And then I'm regretting not being in touch with a lot of my clients.
Right.
And I sold them 8-9 years ago. In fact, we did the listing over in Vista Campana, and it's just down the street and around the corner from a guy I sold before. I don't know if he remembers me or not, but that's my fault.
Doesn't matter. You should go knock on his door and
I
say
did.
hello.
Absolutely.
Good.
Where that?
Good. Yeah, that outfit. Yeah, Jared.
I just want to touch on your guys' point about expediting the 10-year journey to getting to where you guys are. I actually had Hannah, who was one of the people on the stage.
Yeah.
She made $420,000 in her first year and a half. Being a realtor, and basically, and I've been talking to a lot of successful people on my podcast. It's been the most revolutionary thing ever. Every single person that's been able to go from 0 to $500,000 in less than 2 years is doing open houses at least once a weekend, sometimes twice a weekend, sometimes Monday through Friday for 4 hours and working there, and they're getting a client to 2 clients a week. And they're also very consistent on either YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok. Those 2 things have elevated these people's business to where everybody wants to be.
So that's a great point, and I know Tyshawn, you keep raising your hand, and I do see you. So to Chris's comment too, is if he has this database that of 8 and 9 years stale, moldy people down there that haven't been talked to, interface technology to help you get in front of them faster. Because you've already built the relationship. It's not a Mindy who's trying to meet every person in Smuggler's Cove. You have the relationship with the people. You just need to get in front of them and use technology to that power. And
Yeah,
use the sales and use the leverage of the team to be like, man, it's good to hear from Chris. Holy crap, he's crushing it. I'm going to give him a call because I need some advice. Use that technology to your power, and that will expedite. Rather than
we're waking up the technology.
But it's going to take a lot of times, a lot of calls. You're not going to get that one and done. You might. You have to use today's day and age to your power to get in front of as many people as quickly and consistently as possible.
Email newsletter, Facebook, custom audiences, where you actually take the emails, put them into Facebook, and now you can serve ads to those people.
Yes.
That are in your database. It's backdoor AI
Mind
retargeting.
blowing. It's mine.
Can you repeat that? Because there's a couple heads that came up and I'm not sure they heard you.
Facebook custom audiences is where you can actually upload your database, your email database, into Facebook or Instagram and have ads served to that group of people that you make, your content. So you are literally...
Spooky, man, that's spooky fact.
It's
right
a
there.
spooky fact. It's my Halloween spooky fact.
That's a spooky fact right
You want to
there.
retarget
Who
and track
wants to
people on
make
the
money?
internet?
Who wants to make money? Who cares if you do it in a spooky way?
Just don't tell people you're being spooky.
And does that like sync with our CRM or?
No, do not.
You don't know. Okay.
I don't know,
Yeah,
but
that's
I just spoke with
beyond
Jason Cassidy. That's one of his biggest things that he does.
It 100%
Is that Facebook method.
He does email marketing at a super high level. If you guys want to read super high level emails and copy and paste them, subscribe to Jason Cassidy's emails. I don't know how I got on his email list, but they're the best emails I've ever read. They come from Jimmy Mackin, they come from Curator, but they're so darn good. So follow Jason Cassidy on social. He's on Jared's podcast. He was today, so you'll see him.
And Curator is the company that he uses that has Curator is a company that
Yeah.
drafts these emails. So there's different ways to go and
Yeah, but
see.
he's a real agent. You guys can totally pick his brain too, but you can sign up on his website for his email blast, and then you're gonna start getting these emails once a week, and they're so good. You just copy and paste it. Half of them I send to you guys. Like when you can see on Z Channel, when I send you those like, hey guys, try this. Half of it comes from Curator, which is who writes his emails for him. So, wow, that was a lot of tips right there.
That's what this is about.
So like talking about like Chris's point of like, can you make it 2 to 3 years, whatever the case may be? I think anything you do in life, that's gonna like you're building a foundation. So like I played sports my entire life, 18 years to be exact. It didn't take 3 years to be successful. A lot of my youth friends were like super good in like Mighty Might and youth football. Got to high school and never heard about them again. Whereas I wasn't that good. I had to really work towards it. Ended up being one of the top players in the state because I worked for so long.
Yeah.
And so like with this business, you can have success in 3 years, I feel like, and it's good, it's all great, but I think the ultimate thing is you're chasing the foundation. So 10 years, like I say, or 12 years, however long it takes, I think that's pivotal to think about rather than like the ultimate reactive.
And I want to point out, we're not saying you can't have it takes 10 years to have success. Or the question is how long does it take to go from a proactive business to a reactive business? Where Emma doesn't have to ever post anything ever again and people still are calling her like, I'm gonna
But I would only sell 10 houses a year if I was purely reactive, right? I get 10 calls a year that are like, please come list my house. Can you come tomorrow quickly? I need it on the MLS this weekend. Okay, maybe I'd sell 15 or 20, but I wouldn't sell 110. I mean, not that I sold 110, but I wouldn't sell 50. Whatever it is that I sell, I have no idea what that is, but I wouldn't do that if I was completely reactive, and I'm not. Fortunately, I actually do call people occasionally and post a video on social media once in a while. One of the questions last night that one of the agents asked me was video. She said, I watched Gary Vee, and he says you have to put out 8 pieces of content a day, and should I be doing that, and do I need to be all over TikTok dancing? And I was like, girlfriend, no, you have to sell houses, but yes, you should be posting 3, 4, 5 times a week, whatever your cadence is, that gets you in front of your audience. And for the younger folks, it's gonna be more, and for us older folks, it's gonna be less, but it's still gonna be posting. But that's not your only job, that's a small piece of your job. And when you're posting, don't dance on TikTok, post something of value, right? This is a skills-based market. There's a million agents out there. There's not a lot of clients. So when you're posting, Katie's videos are awesome. Post valuable videos. ChatGPT, what are the top 10 things home buyers need to know? What are the top 10 things you want to talk about at a physical inspection? What are the top 10 ideas for sellers to help increase the value of their home? And then that's what you're posting, right? Valuable information, not just dances.
So I'm gonna play devil's advocate and question you on that.
No.
It is 1:30.
Some people have calls to make, and some people need to go figure out their open houses for this weekend. I hope you guys are all doing open houses this weekend, because my open house pitch. I did 2 last weekend. I did one in Oceanside and one in Rancho Bernardo. And then I opened 2 new escrows yesterday. So just saying. Good idea to do open houses. Do you want to play devil's advocate, really?
No, I believe in everything you just said.
You want them to post more on social? Please tag at the Barron team.
Is that what you're afraid I'm gonna say?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna say something different.
Okay, go ahead.
Can I go then?
Yeah.
So,
But get there fast, because Michelle has to make calls.
Yes.
I love adding value. You've heard me say that before. I actually, do I have a phone?
Right there.
I took notes from one of the other speakers last night, and I'm going to just read a couple of them because I believe you should do what separates yourself from all the other agents. I would question that all the agents that are at least on video are doing the value add videos now. We're kind of late to that party. I would rather you do value add videos like you two who shot the fire video yesterday, which is awesome. That's something different than the rest of this room did. That's something different than the rest of everybody else. You're doing something to add value, but there's still a lot of people shooting value add videos. My point, I like your cadence, I'm not arguing with that. I would say do whatever it takes to get somebody's attention in a positive manner. I don't care if it's adding value. I don't care if it's talking about football, but if you can get 30,000 followers and you're talking about football, but they all know you're a realtor, I don't think that's a bad idea. You have 30,000 followers, you're gonna accidentally sell a house or two because you have 30,000 followers. That's my devil's advocate comment on that. Neither of us have it proven because, believe it or not, we're not super heavy on social. Neither of us, we never have been. We're farm heavy. But I would say as long as you're doing it positively, tactfully, look at the dinghy video. What's it called?
Oh God.
That's a great freaking video.
Duffy.
The Duffy video. Who's seen the Duffy video?
She sent it to me.
Tim Smith, I sent it to you. Do you know how to, what is it? Do you know how to
Duffy.
Do you know how to Duffy? We're gonna show it. How do you get it on the screen?
I wanted an idea for my Coronado lesson. She said do this.
Okay, we're gonna show it super quick and then I promise this will be the end of the meeting. But I have a question though. So I have a question for Jared. You're gonna know the answer to this. So early in Katie Day's social media career, she's a real agent in Houston. She was all about unpacking the shoes. So she'd get a shoe shipment from Nike, and her Instagram video was her opening the box. Opening a box is like a big, I don't know, for those of you as kids, opening a box is a big thing on social. She would open the box of her new Nike Air Force Ones. I don't know, I'm gonna get this wrong. But anyways, she would unwrap the shoes and show the shoes. Now her videos are about home selling and home buying. Am I right?
No, they 100% are.
Her focus from shoes to real estate.
Yep, they are. That's 100%.
I'm gonna show this and then you guys are welcome to get back to work.
I'm gonna select your video, duplicate it, and then align.
It's an ad.
The Dougie?
I have no idea that I heard the Dougie.
Oh, okay.
Also, Duffy.
You're not
I for sure am.
You're for sure.
Maybe Chris.
What is that? This. That is a Duffy. A Duffy? No. A Duffy. Alright, you mind teaching them how to Duffy? Well, hell yeah! Come on down, guys. Yeah. We'll be dumping all day.
Have you seen this? No? Oh my god.
It'd be like mine. What's up? Can you teach me how to Duffy? I'm like, yeah, man. Solid products. All I need is a bowl that's super slow. Teach me how to Duffy.
So I'm still trying to find the value add from Mrs. Coleman and all this. That's why I said do something that gets attention.
What's this?
Well, this got him multiple listings.
Oh,
this was his
this
listing.
accelerated his career, Chris, this is what accelerated.
This became like a household video. It's a couple years old, right?
How many clicks, how many
10 million.
How many views?
Who you work with matters. He's got a trademark on there, by the way.
Hi, Mark Barron, saying good promise here.
I think, he's got, it had something like at the time 10 million views. It was crazy. And got hit. That was his listing. I think it was 50 million in Balboa, Newport Beach, California. Some of you guys heard him speak, Tim Smith, when we went to, right? He came up and spoke. So he is the top agent in like all of Southern California. Works with Tom Ferry.
Is he the one? He was like tall.
Yeah,
he was
tall,
talking
thin.
about.
He came up and sat with Tom and talked on stage about how he was in that room 15 years ago at that hotel. He was doing short sales. He wanted to get into luxury.
Right.
And he's like, well, luxury's not available. I'm a brand new agent. I'm just going to do short sales until I can figure this out.
So he was in that video?
That's his listing.
That's him. That's his
him.
listing.
Which one was him?
Tim Smith. He
The
said, I'm
worst
Tim Smith.
rapper of all of them.
Yes.
The old guy in the video.
Oh, he was only showed for 20 seconds.
Yes.
So he recruited all these young people.
They're all on his team though. Those are agents on his team.
Some of them are professional, some of them are agents on his team, but yeah, he has a huge team. I think 30 agents, not huge, 30 agents. He sells multi-million dollar homes. He also now has a film production company. He's like really into film.
So here's the takeaway for all of you. Are you going to be that guy? No.
You can be.
You can be. No, you can be.
You guys have Del Mar, La Jolla, Coronado. You can totally.
The takeaway is it just takes one. Somebody said that on stage at the Real Conference, okay? If somebody said this on stage, it just takes one. That was his one. He got one, and then it turned it into other things and other things and other things. So when you're sitting here and you're the first person in the office in the morning and the last person to leave, you're like, man, this sucks. It just takes one, guys. Just takes one to get your success and stay and to lily pad you into eternity.
Promise they can go to work. Sorry, just take one.
So we should dance. We should dance.
Is it Scrooge? It is, right? Grinch. He's a Grinch. This is perfect.
Thank you everybody for coming. Happy Halloween.